We are
Chris
and Jules. Welcome back.
So
So
how was it?
How are you feeling after the first 4 episodes and making podcasts? How is your family reacting and
Well,
how are you feeling with that?
to who we asked first? My husband, not that good, I think. Well, I think
You still
maybe
together,
not
right?
that good. We're still together, but you know, I have to say the first episode he was talking about it to me, like I like it, like that stuff. But the other ones, like he didn't mention much, so I think he felt touched.
Because the second and the third, they were very directed into our relationships with our husbands and especially the mental load.
He actually say, I don't like what I'm listening to. So I think we're touching the right buttons.
Yeah.
So,
My husband said first he said trying to be diplomatic, he said you are very candid girls and very honest, but it seems like we don't do anything, we don't help you with anything. I'm like, well, sometimes, it feels like that, but it's, it touches the places.
But it felt like he kind of got the message.
Yeah, definitely.
More than when I was telling him myself, so now he
Because
listens.
it's out there on the internet.
Someone else is telling her,
Yeah, because there's so many women that are going through it and we get the messages from them, they go through the same thing with the childbirth, with the mental load, with relationships changing, so it's not only two of us being mean.
I was expecting more people to react to our comments or videos, because when you go to social media, you see everybody complaining about the same thing, right? Everybody's affected about this mental load. For example, that's the episode that maybe got to more people, right? But guys, don't be shy.
There are also people that we know and they have personal account with the name and last name, and I feel like they don't feel comfortable to comment, oh yeah, I'm going through the same thing.
It could be that.
Yeah, to not expose.
Okay. No, we should
Just change your accounts to some.
Okay,
so
doesn't matter, you can send us DMs. We're not gonna say the name of the person who texts it or any names that they go in the message. Everything is gonna be
Yeah, but it would be nice to know how you
cope with it.
Yeah, how you're coping with everything what we're talking about, and how do you like our podcast, because we are really curious,
Or if you
get feedback.
We could talk about something else.
Yeah, if you don't like something, we are open for the suggestions. This is the first time, the 5th time we're doing this, but we are newbies.
Open.
We are very newbies.
Yes.
So, the holiday is finished.
I'm so glad.
Let me ask you a question first. What is, since you have a kids, the favorite and the least favorite way of transportation when you're going with the kids, traveling with the kids?
Honestly, I didn't travel with them by train.
Okay.
I just have.
Even here, from here to.
I went once by train for 30 minutes trip.
Okay.
And they were smaller. It's kind of a year ago probably. And they were amazed because the first time they were in a train and they were looking through the window and looking at the people, So it was okay. By plane, it's a bit more complicated. When we've been to Romania, it's 3 hours flight.
That's a short one. It's not bad.
It's not bad, but the ages, 2 and 4, so the 4 years old behaves because he falls asleep on the plane.
And you usually take a night. You usually take a night flight, right?
Yes, we did for them to sleep, but it was a terrible idea.
Why? Because they will come after.
Don't do it. We took the last plane. I think it was 9:30.
Okay.
So because we thought it's nighttime, they're gonna sleep.
Just fall asleep in the pajamas in the plane.
Expectations. So it's 3 hour flight, and it's 1 more hour
to drive.
No, it's 1 more hour in Romania.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and there, where my parents-in-law live, it's farther. So we decided, since we are flying late, we're gonna sleep in there, the city we're flying, and we'll go to them the next day in the morning. We got there 1 a.m. Well, no boogie. Because why are we gonna take the boogie? You know, like that troll is the back, but the 2 kids have sleep, you know, like crying, I want to sleep more. Like, you have to walk now, we're gonna go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Get a taxi, find the place, then you found the place, and it was a bit hard.
It was too much.
Hard.
Yeah.
And in the plane, like coming back was day, and the girl, the small one, like she won't stay in the same place. Like, she wanted to play, she wanted to sit on the floor on the plane.
That's
No,
very, very rough age to go by
Yeah.
plane, where that's why for me, like, plane is one of the worst, the same as a car. But car, when you drive it yourself, it's your car, it's fine because you can stop whenever you want. But plane, the moments when you take off, landing, when it's a seatbelt,
There's no moving, yeah.
there is no moving. And with the child, when you especially remove the diapers, it's not diapers anymore, the child will not hold and needs to go to the toilet, right?
As you say, it's the age, because I remember when we went, we had 3 hours and a half flight to Tenerife,
Mm-hmm.
when the youngest one was 9 months, I think. So it was easy, and
Yeah.
it was breastfeeding, so she would fall asleep all the way. But with him, he was fine. Back then, like he was 2 years old, it was a bit tricky, you know, but he fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
But this last time, the girl, 2 years old, like she was moving. She was all over the place. We had snacks, we had games, we had toys, like everything.
It
was
doesn't
really
matter.
hard, but
Yeah, for me, I think the worst was with the plane when our girl was 1.5. We had connecting flight from Portugal coming home. The plane was packed, and you know, before having kids, whenever I was going to the plane and I spotted a child, I was just praying, please, I don't want to sit next to that child or nearby.
yeah.
I didn't blame the child, but
They're like this, but
They-
like,
they are like that.
Yeah.
you know, you have to have the earphones. But our child, she makes such a scene. Like, she was on the chair in front of us. The guy had to move the chair. He was like, there was a space in the middle, so he moved.
At least
He was looking at us, but like, it was cheap airline, so there is not much space to take the child away from that, you know, sit in front. I was sweating like hell, and I was just wanted to land and just disappear, because I was not ashamed, but I was so stressed, because nothing you say to 1.5-year-old will work. Like, you cannot do it, calm down, have a snack.
just the fact that they don't keep the belt. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want
she,
this, I don't
no,
want
she,
this,
she
I don't
wanted
want
she
this.
wanted to stand up. She wanted to, you know, like it was disaster.
But for us, for example, maybe it's because the kids are used to it. By car, they're fine, you know, because like we move every day by cars, they're used to it. Like, they know the chairs, like, you know. Now, if they need to go to the toilet, we stop to the toilet, but like they sleep when we're in the car. Like,
Okay.
so we know which time we can drive, so they'll fall asleep.
It will be smooth ride because they're gonna be
So
quiet. and
1 hour
sleep.
and a half, 2 hours, they can
Yeah.
sleep, you know, then we stop, or if they are awake, like, they're fine, they are playing, or looking through the window, like,
That's good.
sometimes they're fighting, like, you know, throwing stuff to each other, but it's okay.
For us, half an hour max in the car, and she's like, I want to, because we don't
She
use the
doesn't
car,
use-
yeah. So she doesn't like it. I feel like the train is the best, because you have freedom of movement, the toilet whenever you want, and you can go to the bar and sit and have a snack or eat something. It takes longer time,
She'll try.
but we do travel to Poland by train. It's like 5 hours, and it's much easier with the child, you know. If she starts having like tantrum, you can move, you can go walk. Like, they have a whole cart for children only, like parents with the children. So if you are lucky to get a seat there, they are all children, like on the floor playing. Like, it's okay, you know. They are loud. It's fine.
Okay for them.
It's not a quiet area. Yeah. easiest is now, when she is 4.5, and when we fly first time with her when she was 11 months old, and we had a long flight to Kenya, like 8 hours. And that time I had this, I don't know if you saw it, it's like a car seat, but when you push the button, the wheels are coming down and it's like a boogie.
Oh yeah, I saw. Like it's a tiny boogie.
Yes,
or something.
yes. So that saved our life. Like we could put it on the seat in the plane, and she was in that, like perfect.
That's great.
That was very good. But the 1.5-year-old, the time we were flying, I was like, never again.
And you know, with the plane, I hate as well. Like you are there with the kid in your hands. You have to take the luggage. Everybody wants to get out from the plane.
Calm down.
Yeah. Where are you going? Like, are you gonna jump? Like, we all need to get out.
Yeah, just.
It's not the first
People by the window, they're standing up and then they stand like this with their head
Please
because there's no space
remain
in
in
the
your
way.
seats. You remain in your seats, and everybody like opening.
Okay, you wouldn't like me today when I landed. I was in the last seat, but I was in the front, the first with the luggage.
That's very different when you have kids. It's like,
Yeah, I know.
and my husband is like, let's wait till everybody gets out, and then we can go out. I cannot just stay here with the kids. Like, it's very hot. They turn off everything. It starts getting very hot. The kids didn't want to be there.
Yeah, with the kids it's different. We just want to get out from there. And
Of course.
but I have a story, like the previous time I came to see you to record the podcast, there was a mom with a girl sitting in front of me, and her husband was sitting 2 rows in front of her with the son. The kids were fairly small. So she settled them, like they sat down, and she was up, the tablets, the snacks, this, that, Finally she sat down, we're flying, and the husband turns around, and I can read from his lips, like, he needs to go pee. And she's like, okay, take him.
I do that as
He
well.
turned around, he's sitting, and then he's turned back to her. You want to go with him? She's like, no. I was like, good woman. Like, come on.
It's yours.
It's yours. And it's a boy. Like, what do you want to do? Like, I was like, good woman.
That's because you
Stand
don't
your
pay,
ground.
that's because you don't pay tickets. Because last time we flew, we were the same. I was with one kid, and my husband was in the other side of the corridor. I think 2 rows, like front or back. I think front, yeah, because he was turning and he was asking me stuff, snack, like that. I was asking him stuff in the corridor.
For us, my husband is the designated parent of changing. When she was small and she was having diapers, he was the one going in the train to change the diapers,
Right.
because he's always calm, collected.
But listen, how you do that? Because like in many places, or maybe in the train it's different.
No, in the train it's for the
Yeah.
disabled people, and they have the table.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but that's another thing I want to mention, that in many restaurants, many
Here in
places,
Spain, if
it's
you
only in
the
ladies'
woman.
room. And I'm like,
Wait,
why?
it's unfair.
What if the dad comes with a small baby to have a lunch? When
Well,
he can
if it's
change
a
the
single-
diaper?
If it's a single dad, like
Yeah.
what?
Like, that's not
Sorry,
fair.
guys. Sorry, ladies.
I'm not looking. Close my eyes.
Someone wants to change this, maybe? Like,
Yeah. But I was telling my husband, whenever it was like, oh, poop or something, I was giving him
That's
wet
not
wipes, diaper, all the package, there you go, have fun.
I'm smelling something here.
Yeah, but for me, I was always very stressed to go to that small toilet. Everything is like turbulences, shaking, and he's like calm, collected, not even drop of sweat.
My kids never like those.
No,
they're
they're
just moving like a fish. Like,
yeah. But yeah, I think train is the best. But we went once when we came to Kenya. We had to cross. I think it was a river. I don't know, with the ferry. Okay. And we were going like from the airport to the resort, and my husband, before we were queuing the car to get to the ferry, and I'm like, so how safe is that? And my husband, the driver, started laughing, but they were like, a few years back there was an accident. I think there was a fire and so many people died. I'm like, from that moment, I was like, okay, my husband doesn't know how to swim. Do you know the driver how to swim? I'm like, I'm looking. What can I do? Like I'm unlocking the door, to that gave me.
Where's the phone?
And it was 15 minutes on the ferry, but that was the longest 15 minutes of my life. But now they're building a bridge, so thank God.
I'm afraid of boats, like I was.
Yeah, especially like you going. Why did you tell me that?
Now.
Is there any other way? But yeah, you should try the train, especially when your youngest one will be like over 3, and they can like color, take a seat with the table, and you know.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to do that.
So how was your holiday?
It was good. Glad to be back.
You survived.
Glad to be back. No, it was good, but you know, like once you have kids, kind of you don't have holidays anymore.
It's
like
different.
You live in a different place.
It's
From
changing of the
yeah.
environment and scenery, but it's still parenting. But I feel
You relax a bit more because you don't have to look at the watch that much, right? You don't have times, at least for me, like it's, the best part is that I relax because I get very, very stressed with the deadlines, like, oh, it's this time, I still have to.
But you're putting those
Give them
deadlines
dinner
on yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's 8 and they didn't have dinner yet, or I still have to shower them, and like, but this time they have to be in bed, you know, like, and when I'm on holidays, like, it's fine, doesn't matter if they go to sleep at 11 or 10, you know,
As long as they're
doesn't
having
matter.
fun and you don't have that, those duties that you have at home, like cleaning.
Still, think like we did camping
Yeah.
and an apartment, right? We did a camping with the half board, so we didn't have to cook for breakfast
Mhm.
or lunch.
Okay.
Which is not lunch, sorry, dinner. We were cooking for lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and it's different. Like you wake up, you don't have to prepare the breakfast. You go to a place which is already there. You have the breakfast, and then you can start the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go to the beach, or you go to the pool, you know, or you go wherever you want to go. And then at least the kids enjoy better the camping because they did activities. So they do the mini disco, like, you know, my kids, they were there like the first one. I mean, do we have time to have a dessert? Or we should leave now to get to the mini disco, you know, like.
They're really excited.
Yeah, they had a very nice time. And then it's different in the apartment. You have, like, the thing is you go with half board, you have breakfast from this time to this time. And dinner to this time to this one, you know. You still have the deadlines, you know. If you're in an apartment, you go like whenever you feel like. You wake up, but you have to do your breakfast, you have to do your dinner.
That works better for me because I know your kids are up very early.
Yeah. Very.
And for me,
Half-time.
it would be very stressful to, oh my god, I have to wake up, I have to get ready. And it's not easy to get ready, like my daughter's hair, it needs to be like, you know, braided and all. So I would be stressed, I can't miss the breakfast, so I'd rather have it like, do it by myself.
I believe that. I have a complaint that you cannot do breakfast like from 9 o'clock. Kids will wake up early.
For me, from 10 would be ideal.
9 to half 10.
Okay, that's
That
short.
was late.
And late and short.
Like, I don't know, but from 8 to
From
half
8
10.
till 11.
My kids were up at 8 because they were going to sleep later than
Yeah.
usual. I could say 11 or half 11 every night because of the dancing. And like, you know, they were broken. So they were waking up 8 in the morning.
Yeah,
From
they
8
were
till 9,
hungry, yeah.
you know.
They got hungry.
I think a couple of days I had to feed them like before going because they were asking for it. But yeah, like from both of them, they enjoy better the camping because you know they have the activities now. But for us, I think it's better the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
As you say, like you have your own like times.
You can be lazy and do the meals whenever you feel like. Of course, when you know it's time to do it, but there is no stress with the time.
Yeah, and then we're going for walks or like you know to the beach, the bar by the sea or the park by the sea, like you know.
Yeah, you are more relaxed as well. You get to eat out more often than when you're at home. Like
you
it's
spend much,
like,
you spend much more.
but it's holidays.
Yeah.
It's different vibe. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for us, like I always go to the place where we have our own kitchen and washing machine. Like there is a breakfast room as well if you want to go, but because of some food allergies and like we wake up late, so we do it by ourselves. And then we go for lunch, let's say, or dinner to some restaurant from time to time.
But I don't know, it's maybe because they have more activities as well. But I have to say that week we've been in the camping with bungalow, right? They were not fighting. The kids were not fighting in between them. They were more relaxed. They were like, let's go here and let's go there. We have pool, we have beach, we have like, I don't know, it was a tiny shop in the same camping, right, with toys. And, well, I have to say that week in the camping, we got the grub bus.
Okay.
So my parents-in-law. So the kids that were taking grandma all the time to the shop, like, let's check what they have today, like same as yesterday, but something they're gonna get something. And they were more relaxed and they were not fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And in the apartment they were fighting between them.
Yeah.
So we didn't have pool. It was just by the seaside.
Okay.
So maybe that as well. But they enjoy so much of it. So I think it's the first year they enjoy that much. The water and like.
Yeah, there was many activities plus the grandparents. It's always nice. We just had my parents. They came for a weekend, and our daughter as well. She's like, she didn't need the cartoons. She was entertained by my parents, and she was like enjoying their.
Watch the game all week.
There you go. Yeah, there's always something happening, and something to do.
Yeah, but you have more people as well, so you can delegate a bit more.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes we've been in the apartment. I had to put on the TV for them to have some quiet time and be able to cook.
Yeah. Yeah.
In there, there's more people, so there's more entertainment. Like you stay with them or playing or
go for
whatever.
A walk or go to the beach. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to convince my parents for the next year. Come with us for holidays. Well, yeah, because we always go just the three of us, so it is holidays, like you said. You can relax in the evening when the child goes to sleep, even like to sit outside and look at the sea, or like have a glass of wine together and like connect. But it's still parenting.
But did you try, or did you have the experience in a hotel?
Yes, we were in a hotel and I didn't like it.
Because I was talking with my husband the other day. He was like, I think it's the same. But I'm like, I don't think, because once you put them to sleep,
that's it.
You cannot go anywhere.
Unless you have a balcony, small, tiny balcony.
But doesn't he was like, but you still have the balcony, you can stay there. Yeah, but it's not the same, because you're in a hotel. It's not the same. You go to the shop to buy something to drink, to have it in the tiny fridge, and then have it in the balcony. You come inside, you're waking them up. Like, I don't know. Or you need 2 rooms connected with the balcony. Like, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Like,
I prefer the apartments, and washing machine is the must. I go holidays with the clean clothes, I come back with the clean clothes, and I just put them back.
I follow your tip. I did that this time.
Save your time, because anyway you will do that washing, right? But on holidays, it's nice weather, it's gonna dry much faster.
Yeah, in the camping, like in a couple of hours.
Just fold it, put it in the luggage, come home, just unpack, and you just have the pajama and the clothes from the day before, and that's it.
But I did it as well because I could take less stuff.
Yeah.
So I can wash it there. So I'll take go for 7 days. I take clothes for 3 days.
Plus you're saving electricity and water at your place. Be smart.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know how much roughly you spent this year for holidays, because it was like what?
I don't want to check.
3 weeks, 4 weeks?
3.
3 weeks. Okay. Roughly. Okay, I don't want to put the numbers here. But
fine. That's fine.
But we go for holidays in early May because we don't like the hot weather.
And the people.
And the people, because we don't like people. Apart from our daughter, she loves people.
That's good.
But so I was checking for the same freaking money, we could go to Maldives. Not those houses on the water, but Maldives, one of the islands. The flights and the stay for kind of the same money.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, tell me, hit me.
Before we went on holidays, we thought like, oh, this year could be nice. We could go to some island, you know. Let's go, like, since it's a good weather anyway, we don't need to go to Tenerife. Like, let's go to Mallorca, Menorca, one of those, right? I check. I went to the agency, you know, the flights, hardboard, nice hotel or apartment. No, I check apartments, but that they are from the hotel, so you still have the food. And I was like, over 3,000 euro for a week.
For a week.
For a week.
In August, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, in August.
In August. No, that's too expensive. Let's check a camping. We go a week for camping. We were going just 4 of us, but then we got the parents-in-law as well. So you pay a bit more. You pay a bit extra. So let's start right. 4 of us in the camping was cheaper than that 3,000 euro per week.
Right.
Right. Then you got 2 more people, so you have to pay extra. And then it's like, but still we have 2 more weeks. Like, let's go to an apartment. You know, we're not gonna have the kids at home. You pay more. You know. At the end, we pay more, and then freaking week in somewhere else. Or Crete, because we were checking to go to Greece, you know, for a week as well. I was the same, around 3,000 euros.
Yeah, even Cyprus, it's way cheaper. Well, people don't listen, don't go. Okay, Cyprus, no. Keep the prices low.
I go next year.
But yeah, like I was checking for the next year, let's say to go with my parents as well. A house with 3 bathrooms because that's very important.
A villa.
Let's call it, a villa with 3 bathrooms, 2 or 3 bedrooms, depends which one, with a private pool in the garden, by the beach, 2,000 euro for 11 nights. Thank you very much. Dropping the mic.
In May?
Yes, in May because we travel. We go on holidays in May.
Well, that's who I go. No one can travel in May. I cannot travel in May. My kids
And
are
the
in
weather is
school.
perfect. It's maximum 27 degrees, not 38.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
People work here. You know that?
Yeah.
So, I work. Sorry. My kids are in school. I cannot go in May.
No, I know because in Spain, we explain it like your company shuts down for
In
August, and that's the only time you can take kids. And when our daughter will start proper school, we're gonna go between July and mid-August. So as well, it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be pricey.
You know, the problem with us, like, the kids are from school from end of June till August, till middle of September.
And what you should do? You should not work in those 2 months. Like I don't understand how people.
We'll go there later on.
Yeah.
But they wanted to say like in August there is not a place to put the kids in any other school. So I have to take holidays in August if I don't want my mom to take care of them like full month.
Yeah,
You know, so
have no
I
choice.
can just go on August because I'm gonna work hard
Now
with my
yes.
boss for next year. I'm gonna try to get holidays end of June, beginning of July. So I know like the problem is where I work, the busiest time it's end of July.
Okay.
July, like the
Before
last
the
half of
company
the
shuts, yeah.
Yeah, it's very busy. So I might not get holidays those. But maybe the 2 first weeks of July, or you know, still I can play with the kids.
Yeah.
But like, what do I do in August?
But I also give you a tip. People don't listen. Start searching for the holidays for next year now.
Now, I know.
Now. When I come back from my holidays in May, I'm booking for the next year. Except flights, okay? Flights.
Flights now?
No, flights I'm booking like February, March.
You're giving too many tips here.
I'm not gonna tell you which day of the week and what
At what
time.
time?
And which country I'm using to connect.
We'll talk
Via
about this.
VPN.
We'll talk about this later on.
But yeah, I mean, if you don't like people like me, I mean, if you don't like people in general, just go in April, May for holidays.
Don't go in August.
They are just the
anywhere.
retirees.
I get problem here, like in August, like it's packed.
Yeah.
And
the
maybe
weather-
because of
the
that,
weather
there's
is
no
hot.
place to put the kids. So
Everywhere.
everybody goes on holidays in August.
All Europe is like Poland is July, mid of June till the end of August. In Germany, it's July and mid of August. So everyone is going to Mallorca.
It's
All the
terrible.
Spain is
It's
like full of Germans.
I have to say, even when I went, I was single. That was like 8 years ago. I went to Mallorca, August. I got there midnight. I was from the plane. 30 degrees. Midnight, girl.
That's too
What
much.
am I doing here?
But you remember,
But wait, because I went to the beach and there was no space to put a towel.
that's
First, I couldn't park because I rent a car for myself, you know. And then I couldn't put a towel.
mad. But do you remember our trip to Ibiza?
Yes.
It was June. It was for my birthday.
It's June.
And some of the beaches, they were empty. Well, the one that locals know, they were empty. You remember a few of them we went? And some of them, there are more people, but the weather was perfect. It was not like hot, crazy hot. Evenings were like, we had to have some jacket.
Well, I think the best time is end of May, beginning of June. I think is the first.
May is perfect. No, May, don't go people.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't go well.
It's terrible, terrible. A lot of rain
But
in Spain.
when I was in Greece as well, I went last few days of May and beginning of June,
Mm-hmm.
and it was perfect. It was people,
Yeah.
but not too many, you know.
And October. I went to Greece by myself in October.
In October,
It was like 27 degrees.
so
The
warm.
water was perfect, like it was warm, yes. And I think in Germany the kids have 2 weeks from school in October, so that could work for me. And my child starts school.
Okay. Yeah, maybe end of October.
Yeah.
Right? It's like UK.
I think so. I'm not sure here. Like people from Germany
No,
don't
here,
come.
no.
for me.
But we have friends in UK.
Mhm.
Sometimes they come when their kid is off from school. It's 1 week and a half, I think, end of October.
Okay.
So they come the full week. They come close by, and we go take the weekend, or we make a long weekend, and we meet them by the seaside. I was terrible last time because we had terrible weather. It rained.
Oh, sorry.
It was very, very bad. But we saw each other.
Yeah, that's the most important. Have a wine and that's it.
Yeah, no, it is nice.
Yeah. But what I want to ask you, what about sightseeing on the holidays with the kids? Like going and sightseeing, like going for a day trip somewhere.
I'll say, what's that?
It's not worth it, it's not worth it, don't do
It's
it.
not happening.
We did it twice. We did once when she was 1.5, we were in Portugal, but we had like this like a very cheap boogie that we could fold it and take it to the plane.
Portugal, the floor is like this.
Yes.
Alright, I thought so.
And we went for the day trip.
Your braids were out.
We walked a bit, it was hot, it was May, it was hot, and we had ice cream. We came back to the place we were renting. And the second time we went 2 years ago, we were in Spain and we went to Alicante. And she was in the stage like, no, I'm not gonna give you my hand. There was like lots of cars, scooters, everything. I felt like maybe somebody will grab her, take her. I was so stressed, I didn't even look anywhere. Like, I was like, let's go back. There is no point. Sightseeing with kids.
Well, I think like first big trip, 4 of us together, in Tenerife. As you said, like, yeah, we tried to see places, right?
That's what we came for.
Yeah, we went to the botanical garden. I think some park, like Loro Park it's called. They have birds, and they have, I know many people are not gonna like this, they have dolphins, and they do like the shows and stuff.
I swam with the dolphins in
I
Mexico.
know, my kids were amazed. What can I say? And you know, like,
But
I was
that's nice.
yeah, but you cannot go like let's stop here and let's walk around
And let's read about the history of this building.
And I have to say, it's the first time you go out from your bubble. Okay, it's not a different country like we live in Spain, but you know, it's the island. It's different. You've never been there before. I've been there like many years, but you know. Then the car seats from the rental. Terrible.
Yeah.
That's the ones that the kids are like this and they fall asleep like this, you know. Oh my god, my kid,
We have that.
my kid is losing his neck. And then like you don't know how the car works. What's wrong with this car? It goes very slow and like where is the place? Like you know you're very stressed. You fight
It's not
so
worth
much.
it. No.
We came back and we say that was a terrible idea.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Like my husband was saying this year, like, oh, maybe we go the other way. I'm like, for what? It's just waste of time. She likes the playground, she likes the pool, she likes the sea, and that's the most important, you know?
You know what my husband told me after that trip?
Never again.
Never again. Next year, if you want to go, you go with your mom. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no.
And then the next year came and he said, where are we going to go this year? You know? But yes, you stay. They're small. That's why we did like this year. Like, let's do something small, like camping, apartment, where they can enjoy.
Just run and go out, yeah.
Just to see them. Like, they were so happy, you know? Like, let's go here. And then, oh, look, I bought, like, there were another kids on the street selling some bracelets that they made, you know?
Yeah.
Mommy, can we have? I bought them one year. They were the happiest, you know. Look, you know, and small things.
Can I tell you my childhood trauma from sightseeing day with my parents?
Yes.
It was in Spain.
Oh well.
We were somewhere close to Barcelona, but like distance-wise maybe hour and a half with the train.
Okay.
And the day came
like seaside?
Yes. And we were with a bunch of my parents' friends with other kids, like it was a huge group, and the day came like, okay, it's a sightseeing day, we go to Barcelona. It was August, it was hot, okay? We woke up like 7 o'clock in the morning, it was already like really warm, and my mom made breakfast, and my dad put the hot tea on the table, and it's like, okay, drink the tea. And we're like, we don't want it, you know, my sister, my brother, it's like, it's hot, like we don't want a hot tea. Remember, my dad, remember, if you don't drink this tea, there's nothing to drink all day long. We were like 5. I was maybe 11 or 12. We went to Barcelona, we started sightseeing all this, like, you know, the hop on, hop off, going to all the places, even the stadium and everything. All other kids from the friends, they had ice cream, Coke, and we were like nothing, not even a sip of water. And I remember there's a picture, my dad was like telling us, stand there, I'm gonna take a picture. You know, on this hill that they have those mosaic on the,
Yeah.
I don't know how it calls.
You have the right?
Yeah.
Very well.
Yes. We standing there and my dad like smile, and all of us, like, we don't want to smile.
You want me to
You
smile?
torture us. It was the worst. Then we, of course, we got water, but the lesson was learned. You drink your tea in the morning. That's my trauma.
I'm amazed you're still coming to Barcelona. I have to say. We have water here.
I know,
What's
but
important, we have wine.
yeah, that's my trauma from sightseeing. So I don't like sightseeing. I don't do that anymore.
You need to tell that to your child.
Yeah.
Don't play with my
And
dad.
you know when we
Don't
tell
play
that to
with
my
my
dad, and he's like, no, that never happened. I'm like, okay, 3 of us telling you that, and that never
He
happened.
has different version.
Yes, he remembers that differently, but yeah.
Then let's put in this holiday with kids. Let's you know, let's
Pros and cons.
yes.